Hey everybody, Thomas Sadley here, and today I wanted to talk about a movie franchise and what I think is going to happen, or what I want to happen really, if this series continues. The end of 2017, we had a sequel to the movies Saw, the Saw series. It was Jigsaw. I haven't seen Jigsaw yet, but it just made me think. I watched the first 7 Saw movies. I haven't seen Jigsaw yet. But in this video, I wanted to talk about the Final Destination series. There's something about the Final Destination series that I love so much. I don't know if it's the cheesy deaths or the cheesy acting or the cheesy anything. But, for some reason, this series is really well done to me. Even the ones that aren't so great, I have enjoyment in all of them. I'm not going to get into specifics with that, but I was super excited when the 4th Final Destination came out, the Final Destination, and then Final Destination 5 came out. I love how they kind of changed the game a little bit in Final Destination 5 with being able to kill somebody to get your death away. So, you don't die until the next go round or whatever. But what's also weird is that it was a prequel to all the movies, and it actually lined up with the first movie at the end. So really, it went full circle, the series did. But does that mean that it has to end? No, because the 5th one was just a prequel to the first one, and the 4th one was a sequel to all the other ones. Pretty sure, if I remember correctly. But I think that they should do Final Destination 6. The title of this video is probably just going to be Final Destination 6, or The Final Destination 6, because I love the concept of just, for some reason, I love the bloody, crazy death movies. I don't know why I like it so much. It's just, I feel like it's fun to watch. And what's weird about it is when I was growing up, I hated horror movies, I hated stuff like that, I hated a bunch of blood, but for some reason the Final Destination series, it just stuck with me. Well, this movie, I want it to be the same amount of fun. I want it to have good storyline. I want it to have, but what I think it should have, instead of just B-roll actors or and I think that they should just redo the series. They could still be Final Destination 6, or start it new with a different name but the same company, or something like that. But it's a continuative story, just like 1 and 2, because they were together in 3 and 4. But 1 and 2 really had a close correlation because of the girl character in the second movie and the first movie. But I would really enjoy seeing a continuation of the story, or a new story, and it would just be really fun. Those movies are just, they're popcorn movies. They're fun. They're enjoyable to watch. I think that they should do it. There's been talks about it for a couple years that they are going to make a Final Destination 6. I don't know what they're going to do with it, if they're still working on it or if they're going to work on it. But movies like, there was a movie that came out on Netflix that was based off the anime Death Note. It was called Death Note. The Death Note movie was interesting enough. I didn't watch the anime until afterwards. I don't know if I would have enjoyed the movie as much watching the anime first, but either way, I loved the gruesome deaths in that movie, just because it reminded me a lot of Final Destination. I love seeing stuff like that. There was a movie that had super insane deaths called Ninja Assassin. Not the best movie in the world, but I just love the blood and it's just, there's something about it. It's really a fun, entertaining movie series, Final Destination. And I would just love to see it happen again, or go again, with different deaths, different types, but not so much. I love how suspenseful it is, when there's a death about to happen, and it's so suspenseful. But I do not like as much when all these different things could happen, but then they fall out of a window and die because of gravity. That I didn't like very much, but that doesn't necessarily mean it can't happen. I want there to be more suspenseful deaths. And I would just love that. I would love to see us actually care about these characters. We know they're going to die or might die, but I want to try to care about these characters and love them and love their story and love their characters. And maybe they won't all even die in this first movie. They go to the second movie and third movie, and one person's still there somehow or another, and the storyline can change any way that they want it to. I mean, they rewrote in that you could kill somebody to get your death skipped. So they could pretty much do anything with this series, and I'm excited to see what they will do if they do anything. I really hope they do, fingers crossed. So what do you guys think? What do you think about a Final Destination 6? Do you think it should happen? Do you think it's an awful idea? How does it make you feel? Have you seen the other Final Destinations? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.